What's up, friends of the good mood? It's Manni and welcome back to War Robots with my first video from the new studio. As you guys know, I haven't been able to live stream recently because I was so in the stress of moving to a new place. I'm still in the process of setting up this studio, so it's not finished, but you should already see some improvements, and there will be a lot more to come, so live streams will be coming back this week. Giveaway still going on. 300 Crimson Hawks. Last time I wasn't sure which type of hawk I can give you in the recent giveaway. Couple of days back, 300 hawk giveaway. Check it out, the link in the video description and pinned comment. It's still going until the end of this week. You still have the full chance to participate. And now I also know which hawks you can get. 300 Crimson Hawks, okay? So yeah, go and get that giveaway, guys, if you haven't yet. Again, link in the video description and the pinned comment. And also, I heard you guys. I gotten responses in people's comments that you want to see that Strider again. You want to see my weak butt equipment. There it is, guys. You see the old Strider. That was a video I recorded. That might be important to mention here. I recorded this video footage 3 months or 4 months ago. This is why there wasn't 60 frames per second gameplay yet. It was only 30 frames per second. The resolution was much smaller, so a little bit more edgy, yeah, it's still the gameplay, and you're getting it here, guys. My old Strider, you're gonna get that old Gust and Storm Scorpion that I just got myself brand new back then. You're gonna get the Komiho with Scourges, you're gonna get the Fenrir with Scourge and Calamity, you get all the old stuff that I had because you guys wanted it. You wanted apparently to make a video with my old account and the old stuff that I have, and thankfully I still had that old footage laying around. And I also got a couple of questions like, Manni, why are you, why did you upgrade your account? That's kind of the thing that I loved about watching you, that you also played this old stuff. I know, man, I know, I hear you guys, but I also wanted to, you know, I had some box openings, and I got some new stuff. It would be kind of weird not to use it, and on the other side, I must admit here, I'm also just a human being at the end of the day, and running something that's more powerful, you know, is often more fun. And so I did also switch to a Typhon. I got myself some hawks and some newer weapons and stuff, right? But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna provide you guys with some older content as well and some other outdated gear, which you're still going to get, okay? But I'm pretty much very similar to you guys, or to many of you, where I try to equip the best I have to my hangar, right? You know, if I try and play and earn some credits, for example. And this is also when I get to record some content. But this video is all about listening to you guys and giving you guys this older stuff that you often seem to be impressed by what you can still do with it, right? So look at this leech. I'm in a problem here. There's the Auchon, the leech has started leeching, but why did he start leeching so soon, right? The fact that he leeches so soon allows me now to come and get him, right? His leech ability is over, and I can come in here now and attack him with his pants down or his leech ability down. Somehow, though, he's still taking very little damage. That was weird. Should he not have taken a lot more damage than that? Oh well. Also, the Spectre, right? Vortex Spectre. People have asked, where's the Vortex Spectre? Now, the thing is, okay, with this Vortex Spectre, it's a bit tricky. I still have the Spectre, and the Vortex Spectre is still fun. The thing about the Vortex build is that you want to do the highest damage per hit, right? That's the fun part. The fun part is doing as much damage as you can do in this one hit, right? The one punch. The thing is, though, that the Vortex Spectre does not deactivate enemy abilities. So enemies will usually just activate stealth, resistance, teleport, or they will just go into phase shift, or activate some kind of shield. There are dozens of abilities and ways to prevent the vortex from hitting you perfectly, right? And the Typhon robot is the only robot in the game right now that literally allows you to deactivate every one of those abilities. You can deactivate enemy phase shift, you can deactivate enemy leech abilities, you can deactivate all of that, and then basically make a perfect vortex hit. And that's a very rare thing. Everything is so fast nowadays that the Vortex has such troubles hitting the enemy really well, right? And the Typhon is kind of the only thing that allows Vortex to really, really shine perfectly right there. And this is why I think I'm going with the Typhon most of the time when I try to make some fun Vortex builds or Vortex recordings, right? As it just allows the highest fun potential for the big hits. So yeah, as you see right here, we're on Springfield and I'm running my older stuff. And I'm right now on one of the newer robots, though, with the old weapons, the Gust and Storm. Very low amount of damage output, unfortunately, since they were heavily nerfed. But they are still able to do something, right? I mean, it could go worse. I'm not fighting the Arthur so that he doesn't do the shockwave. Look, I'm behind everyone. Let me make the music a bit quieter here. I'm behind everyone right now, and since I didn't fire at the Arthur, he didn't notice that I jumped behind him. And the only one who noticed is the Ao Ming in the above me, but he didn't understand that he needs to land inside that beacon to prevent me from capping it. And this was before the update where phase shift deactivates capping, right? I was still able to cap the beacon despite phase shifting. So I just capped it right from under their nose, and now I'm jumping in, blast wave on the Arthur, and then just say, hey man, how's it going, buddy? Whoosh, and there he goes. And you're gonna see a lot of that Arthur, by the way. Damn, I'm so motivated right now to make some more videos. I've been eating up video content that I have created, like for a week or so, or 1.5 weeks, because I needed that time to get myself settled, right? And now I'm finally in the position again to start recording. So, here's an outshun. Unfortunately, I can't quite squeeze myself into the corner here. Look, he's just not walking. The robot just wasn't walking right. But I think I have the stealth thing anyways, don't I? I believe I have the quantum sensor. So if he does start to fly, I should... No, I didn't have it. Oh, okay. I didn't have the quantum sensor then. Alright, gotcha. So let's just go towards him then. And hit him once he comes out of that. It's not like I don't have enough HP to take a bit of a brawl from him. Blast waving him, and then zips! Here comes even an invader jumping on top of me. Hey man, can I take you somewhere? You need to get anywhere? I can take you with me, man. So that was the first match. There's gonna be, I think, 2 more to come. And tell me what you think, guys. If you really... Tell me if I really was able to get you what you wanted. Maybe, you know, You kind of say the critics are always the loudest, right? That's like kind of a saying in the public world, and so it's hard to say how many people really wanted to see the older stuff. So yeah, write a comment. Let me know if this is really, if you guys, if I made you a little more happy with some video content from the old things. All right, there goes the Strider, killing things left and right, and then getting, getting killed. Alright. And then it's time for the Titan. I capture the beacon, so I'm able to just spawn here now. The tier robot shield is not gonna block that for a long time. And then the aiming time on the Cataclysm. Alright, so time to go for some Titans here. This one is busy firing at somebody else. However, there's gonna be a lot of Titans spawning in now, guys. There's gonna be a lot of Titans. Look, there's 4 Ao Mings. 4 Ao Mings in front of me, 2 right in front of me, and then 2 to the left, okay? And thankfully my shield is still there, and I'm still able to fire back at him. And then he realizes that he doesn't get through my shield, so he starts firing at something else, which is great, since I didn't want him to keep going. Blast Wave, hit him. Alright, and then... Voop, got him. Alright, last stand is killed, and right after his last stand, Whoosh, Blast Wave. There you go, man. Nice. Okay, so, going on to the next Ao Mings. There's still 3 more Ao Mings. So we already taken care of 2 Ao Mings, and there's still 3 in the air. How many Ao Mings do they have? Like, seriously. Nobody's running an Arthur in this match. But this was at the time, remember, 3-4 months ago, Ao Mings were a lot more popular than the Arthur was, because there was no Hawk. There was no Hawk in the game. And now that there is Hawks in the game, the Ao Ming is becoming a little bit less attractive, and the Arthurs with their physical shields are the more attractive thing now, because they are like kind of invincible from the you know, from the firepower of the Hawks, right? So we have a very powerful Ravana. Also, you need to remember that this was the time when the Ravana with Storms really shined. This was when it was the strongest as it ever was, right? There was nothing in the game more powerful than the Storm Ravana at that particular moment when I recorded this gameplay. He could really come around the corner and just drop you in 3 shots and then stealth. And his ability lasted longer. I think it was a shorter cooldown too. But I'm focusing him out because I hate those Ravanas. I hated them more than anything else in the game back then. It was my hate of Ravanas was even greater than my hate for Nightingales. And that must mean something, dudes. Because I really hated that Nightingale, or still do, kind of. But yeah, but the Ravanas back then, they were like the most hated thing ever in my book. So yeah, I guess we're still alive. That leech right there is still here, by the way, that I attacked. His leech ability is finally over, so we can finally go and kill him. There we go. And we are still in possession of that beacon, which is great. But somebody spawns on that beacon, which I do not want, so I'm gonna try and prevent that cap, right? He starts leeching now, which is unfortunate. Right? I'm teleporting behind him, which means he's gonna lose his lock-on. He's now phase shifting, which is another problem. But I also have the last stand, so... Oh, he lost his lock-on, and I could teleport back. That was awesome, man. I was able to teleport back, and so he lost his target lock again, and I was able to take him down without losing my own lock HP here. But it seems like the enemy is very aggressively attacking our beacon here in the center. And I need to get onto it really quickly so that they don't get it, right? So, jumping on, boom. We have 2 Ravanas. We have a Ravana here. We have my Scorpion here. We're taking out this guy. Now we're taking out this guy. My last stand is still here. Okay, with this... Oh, man, he's leeching me. But I think his leech ability is going to be over in 2, 1, bam. And once it's over, that's the moment he insta-dies. Or did you see that, man? Alright, so... Fenrir time. See, this was the old one with Scourge and Calamity. Have you noticed, by the way, that the webcam has a much more sharper look to it? It's a higher resolution too now. And if I show you this, look how much green screen there is. You guys, I told you that recently I got myself this panorama green screen, right? Look at that. And this is just a tiny part of it. It goes way, way further than this. And it's like, it goes 4 meters. That's an awesome green screen, man. The plan is to also provide some maybe more camera perspectives. Maybe getting another webcam somewhere that is from a different perspective that just shows a different angle or something, right? Let's see what I can come up with in the future. Alright, this guy here, how many Ravanas did this guy have? Jesus! That is like, I don't know, that's probably the 3rd or 4th Ravana that he had. Again, this was, and all with storms. That means, how many storms must this guy have? Imagine, this must be such a huge amount of storms, like 12, 15 storms, all of them with Ravanas. It's insane. Alright, here we have a Nightingale in front of us, and as you know, I don't like those Nightingales very much, so we're here taking care of it, of that little sucker. Then dropping him to last stand. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to fly right before I get to finish him off. Starting to heal. Back then, there was no legendary pilot for the Fenrir, right? Keep that in mind, too. There was no legendary pilot for the Fenrir, so... yeah, bringing up that shield once more and getting myself destroyed. The enemy has gotten the center beacon now, though. But maybe we can turn that around with our Arthur, right? So let's get him. Another Ravana is coming in from this side, but I think he's going down really quickly now. Yep, there he goes. Nice. Alrighty. Oh man, we're doing some heavy damage to whoever this is. Was that the Nightingale? I don't know what it was, but it took a lot of damage, man. Ah, he was slightly out of range. With that outshone in the distance. Okay, here we have our target. It's a Kit Titan. So let's laser him down. I'm really safe right here. But another problem is that my weapons don't make it over one of those steel platings. Now I got him. Okay. Time to reload. That's the big problem also with those weapons, right? The reload time next to the lock-on time. Here we go. Nice. Yes, get that kid. Laser him down. Oh, Chun is still in the air. Uh-oh, an enemy Aoming is on us. Hold on. I'm safe here now. And I think I can move so that he can't hit me. If he shoots me now, maybe his weapons hit the wall in front of us, but he seems to be firing at somebody else anyhow. Yo, that's the thing, right? If you're flying an Aoming, people will shoot you. If you run an Arthur, people won't because they don't want to mess with your shield. They don't want to have to deal with that stupid shield of yours that absorbs firepower forever, right? And therefore, no problem. By the way, on the second channel, Good Mood Gaming, that would be this one right there. On that channel, we're reloading right now anyways, the Demon Souls content will resume, and also the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Massively creepy game, guys, and I'm having the most insane jump scares you can imagine. Check out the channel Good Mood Gaming, guys, if you want to see me really getting like little poo pile in my pants every few minutes, because it's so scary. It is so scary, this game, man, really. I'm playing this all by myself, and I'm really like pooping my pants right there, guys. You gotta see this. And also, if you haven't yet seen Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, check out that playlist that I have on the channel, Good Mood Gaming. Alright, so, what is that? Cholatalisufel. Chicolatal... That's quite a long name, my friend. Quite a name. And there's two of them, I think. I believe they're playing in a duo squad. Oh, maybe this is just 2 matches, though. I thought it was gonna be 3, but it's probably only 2. It's a tier, or what is that down there? Is that... Oh, it's a Galahad. I think it's a Galahad. I see it in the distance. As I said, the graphics is a little bit less sharp now because it's the older settings that I had while recording with 30 FPS only. But, you know, that allowed me to provide you guys with some awesome content of some of my less dominant stuff, where I had like fun stuff on the account. Alright, what's gonna happen now? I think we got this one in the back. We have the center beacon, we have our both base beacons. They only have 2 Aomings now. What are they supposed to do now, right? They can't win this. I'm even still having both physical shields on the Titan, so, yeah. There's nothing they can do at this point. That Arthur is just keeping them down. It's just holding them down really hard. And bzzzt. Nice. Yeah, that's the one thing that the machine guns do better. At 500 meters range, they still inflict heavy damage, while the Cataclysm and Cyclones, they do relatively low damage at that range. It's not that good. However, if you're really close to somebody, then you do a tremendous amount of damage. One of our physical shields is broken, and the match is over. Let's see how much damage we've done in this one. 3 million damage was the first match, and this one was... Let's check it out. 3.8 million damage. Alright, nice. So yeah, and see, these guys, they were working together, as I told you guys. And, but we carried this match quite well. And also, here, this guy, he didn't do as much damage, but he captured 5 beacons and then helped tremendously. So yeah, nice teamwork there, man. Thanks for watching, everybody. Check out that giveaway. Don't waste your opportunity to win 1 out of 300 Crimson Hawks. And see you guys in the next video. Manni signing off. Bye-bye. Oh, and this week, of course, we will have another live stream coming.